they don't aggro, so...
Don't you dare, I'll kill myself.
Faltered you so before hard. They kill you?
There's a ledge right here.
Can't get closer to me.
Who are we missing?
Right, you disengaged looking motherfucker.
Brantos, and he'll be here as soon as he's done at the vet. We're missing Karub, he's online, but can't get away. Where is that?
And Karub is the last person in then, right?
Yeah, I think he's the only person we're missing.
Name Nick.
Name Nick said he's not coming tonight. I messaged him and he said that he works tomorrow, so he's not available.
He said we all smell and said not.
I tried whispering him in. That's what he said, so. Oh!
And
It's happened!
It wasn't me, I healed him. That's the problem. I guess I'm fucking tanking him. Not up, people.
Oh, okay. There you go, Moto.
What do you have to do?
to make them into hardy?
I have 5 already of the good hardy pieces, so I can drop them in.
Oh, we're making it.
Yeah, we have enough of them.
Just combine 10 into one hardy.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Once you do combine them though, they become 4 bound.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a little goofy.
I guess it just makes me can't sell them right away.
I see that Breath of Cindergross I hanged. I see that. I see what you're doing.
Basically mandates you to level cooking to 75 in order to use good pieces, or at least someone has to. Not to say it's hard, it only took like 5k gold.
Going to
Guys, they're already talking about Zalatet.
Yes, screw Twister first.
Don't nerf Zalatet's feet.
Bro, just cut him off at the ankle.
She can hover anyway, she doesn't need them.
Yeah, I don't think it's about that.
Don't nerf her feet, please.
That chick has
Please.
mandatory route incorporated. What the fuck is going on?
You're really not gonna like what you find.
You're probably right. More than 5 people with Zalatet on their computer. I'm making the whole raid watch the sex offender shuffle.
State of Florida has asked us to.
Colin, Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Zalatet is grooming us, if anything.
Why don't you have a seat over
I
here?
think that's true. I think Zalatet is a fictional character.
So would that mean that it was Blizzard grooming us all along?
Oh, that is classic Blizzard. Oh, I'm silenced. Big Bugalo.
Oh yeah, this was your favorite trash from last night there, Scatter, right?
this big bugs.
Launching everywhere.
Q, I'm gonna need you to stop that shit.
I should have figured out how they throw you, so
I looked up Valid Path and Discord GIFs. You're welcome.
On a Sunday, bro.
It is literally Monday.
On God's Day.
Just show me Valhead feet on.
I didn't. There are no feet in what I sent you. Calm down.
That's the problem.
Bruh. Mm-mm.
You got nerfed by 3%. I'm only doing 3.2 million now.
Reset this boy.
We got shit in the back here.
The nerve is
Yep,
You
look
got
at
a
that.
crackhead.
Wait till everyone's here to feast. Did someone say feed? Jimmy's mom's feet.
Dog.
What's this boss called?
bruh.
Brood Twister.
blood.
Brood Twister. Overnice.
That was like one of the best underrated characters from that show.
Rhett, do you have anywhere a picture for what eggs we're breaking in what order? We can post in raid chat.
Yes, I'm trying to find it right now. I can't remember.
Hi, Jimmy's
Was it in our-
mom.
Was that in our DMs, Scatter?
It was in.
There's something in a boss strats
Oh,
channel.
yeah, here it is.
Oh, no, it's an old one.
Here it is. I got it. That was for
Brood. Yeah.
Brood.
Other Brood.
Twister.
Let me
Fuck.
see the one.
I can't just
hang
say
on,
Brood. God damn it.
Let me see the one you're posting, Brad. Post it in Officer real quick, because I might use a different one.
Okay. I just posted in the raid. Just
Oh,
boss
okay.
strats. Here.
Prioritize eggs closer to the overflow.
And raid what? I'm sorry.
Boss strats.
Oh, boss strats. Okay.
I also just put an officer. So.
Nope, that's the one. Okay, yeah, mine just looks a little different. It's the same one.
Yes, the first slice is.
First slice is up here.
Oh, it's the one over here.
Oh
That's
yes,
what
the
we did
bigger
last
eggs.
time,
That's
yeah.
great. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put some markers down. So for guidance, this is rough guidance, guys. We're popping 4 eggs at a time, and I'm just gonna kind of put a marker in the middle of, you know, kind of the order we're gonna try and pop them in.
Check the picture in the raid strats channel. Everyone
Yes.
should go check that.
Is it a paint picture? If it's not with MS Paint, I don't care.
I think it is. A
It might be.
Fucking channels is in.
2, 3,
Boss strats.
Boss strats.
2, 3.
What's up, Sin? How you doing?
Holy moly, this shit's so complicated.
It's
It is
pretty
it
good.
is crazy.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Second night heroic.
They saw how Brood Keeper went and were like, nope, nope, all the fucking DPS are working.
Order and design is out of the way. Yeah. Well, all I know is I didn't get to parse a single.
You guys
boss in
dabbled
my
so
life.
far in the expansion, or are you guys
No.
kind of taking a break this season and just doing
Congratulations, we're all
FF14?
eggers now.
I was
Yeah.
forced to be a boss damage bitch. I wasn't allowed to fucking hit ads ever. Now the ads are allowed to be on the boss, and I'm happy.
Yeah, man. Alright.
Scatter, you wanna start over there first?
Yeah, we're starting
Yeah,
on
give me,
this one
like,
over
right
here
there.
first.
That's the double spider.
So that's the third, right?
No, that's the first one.
It's the double spider initial pull.
Yes. So we're gonna go this slice here first, and then this slice where you guys are at standing at second. That one's gonna be second, and the third one's gonna be over here. So from this picture, can't really tell where the it's this egg right here that's closest to the vial. This egg are our two big ones. This is gonna be the worms over here, and then I believe it's this.
I think they must have moved one because there's supposed to be a tiny one around here where there isn't.
There is,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
right
this
here.
room.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Is this room turn around? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
No, this is
Picture's
right,
just
but
different.
yeah, the picture says that there's another one right here, but it's not there. So we're gonna pop these four to start. We're gonna pop this one right here, this big egg, this worm, and then we're gonna pop this group of little shits right here.
Yep.
Second grouping is going to be another big egg, this big egg right here, this worm, and these little shits right here. And then the last one will be, the last three eggs that we have here, and then we'll move into the next section.
What happens if we randomly spawn them?
If we randomly spawn them, like by the blood touching them, or if you hit the wrong one.
You want to
Instead of doing this four,
Let's just hope
like-
we hit the wrong one. What happens?
Hitting the wrong one is nothing bad happens.
Nothing
But
bad happens.
Another one will get empowered, probably.
Yeah, so we want to hit the ones that are closest to this pool first. So and it spreads out from here. So
as long as it's within the first pizza slice, we're safe.
I said that
right?
backwards. So it's gonna be this one, this one, this one, and then the small one right here, and then we're gonna go over to this side and do these ones because they're closer. We're gonna do this big one, these four right here. So these two big ones, this little worm, and then that one, and then those other three will be the last three, the two tank ads and then the worm.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do on this one here. Over on the other side too. Well, let's just give it a pull. Pop what's closest. Try not to get two big ads at a time. Try and stick with that spread that I have, and we should be just fine.
What was the druid's name that we had for a little bit?
Marco the Wildo.
Did he G quit or did you guys kick him?
It doesn't matter. We're 13 minutes past pull time. Let's fucking go. Put on a feast and let's roll it.
Yep. I was just curious. He's not been going for it. Why? That's funny.
Yeah, he left.
Dude got benched.
The Marco Di Wildo.
G quit.
Yep.
It's crazy because druid is one of the most popular classes in this expansion right now.
Feast is done, everyone. Eat.
This is hardy. This one persists through death, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Persistent through death. Alright, man. Oil. Prask.
All right, ready, check for pull.
Ready, check for pull, baby.
set? Alright, here we go.
Yep.
9, 8, 7, 6,
We're lusting on pull,
5,
right?
4,
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
If you guys happen to pop one that's not in the grouping where we're at, just let the guys know so we can pick it up. Those quickly, those quick.
I got that one.
Why did that one get popped? Set up, pop eggs.
Can I get a dispel?
Everybody on the corner.
Healers, you guys know how the check works? Because it's more of a
Yeah, we need to make sure that the tank is
Dry
dropped
cath
off
in
as
8.
soon as humanly possible, because if the amount of damage that they get pushed out depends on how much health they have lost. So we need to have the tanks at highest possible health after the tag mechanic, or it's just going to do a stupendous amount of damage. So I forgot to note that to all the healers.
Okay. Yeah. So yep, exactly what Drake has said. So as soon as we're hit, it's up to you guys to get us back up as much as possible. That's what happened there. Zorilla got hit and he was low when it popped. So that damage, well, it killed half the raid. So yeah, we have to be topped out.
If you and Zerla wouldn't mind being a little vocal about it as well, that'd be super helpful for us.
Yep, we can do that.
Yeah, that's our bad.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I should have covered that.
Just a reminder, guys, we are hitting. And the little egg pile over here.
We should also be proactive about these too. Unless there's something bad that I'm not sure about with them, like disposing quickly.
It's
Don't think so.
that's when they get the circles on them, right?
Oh fuck no. I'm logging right now. Thank you for the reminder. Just waiting on Toxic Blonde, and then we should be good to go again.
Yeah.
The only downside of the dispel is anybody who's in the range gets hit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just make sure the person that has it, and yet the person that you're dispelling is out of range of everybody else. But other than that, it doesn't do anything special.
Yeah, we're gonna give you like a second or two to get away, and then it's just gonna get dispelled.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Get these eggs over
5,
here. Don't spread them
4,
to Africa.
3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Spread out. Pop eggs.
You got 3 healers, 4 healers down. Do not release, do not release, do not release.
That explosion that killed everybody's reroll was at 75%, so I'm not sure how high we actually need to be.
Yeah, I didn't hear anyone call anything out, so I'm gonna need you guys to call out when you do the swap, if possible.
It happened so fast. We didn't have us talking the entire time.
How often does that happen?
Pretty frequently. So, yeah, it's that debuff comes out. It seems like every. I don't have a time, but it's pretty frequent. We're gonna be talking the entire time, and the debuff only lasts on us for like 5 seconds, I believe. So. It's 8 seconds. Okay, so yeah, 8-second into that.
Yeah, can I have assist real quick?
Yeah. You have
assist. What's the dot called?
Wait, here it is.
Something concoction.
Yeah, I know which one you mean. That one does come out the entire fucking time.
Yeah, it's out. It's out almost constantly. Like I said, we would just be
it's out of us. Every 20 seconds it comes out. So.
All right. The 4 that are marked are the first set. The second set is going to be this 4 right here. So nobody touch these ones until then. Just the 4 marked ones the first time. And the last set is all that's remaining on this set.
Yeah.
Can we get another fort, please, for toxic? Perfect. Should be good to go.
Wait, no, Phil, you good?
Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
you're not spec full AoE for this fight, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, so you guys cannot, like, melee cannot be killing the parasites, because if it touches them, it spreads. That's why we had so many parasites. So range has to prioritize the parasites. Krug's getting online, so you'll have one more range DPS. Yeah, and they fix. I believe they. Let me look that.
They fixate on like a random player, and they hurt.
Yes, they do fixate. So if they fixate, don't get near them. If they don't fixate, you can DPS them. But if you are fixated, do not get touched by the parasites, because that's what happens. They just keep spreading and spreading and spreading.
Do we know if they can be stunned or not?
Yes.
Yes,
they can be. You just can't let them use the infest on you, or that's what makes them duplicate.
I was gonna say, could we bring them to boss and cleave them with melee? Yeah, you can. If you're ranged, you can go like to the other side, like behind the melee.
Keep in mind, melee, if you are being fixated, do not try and melee them, because you're gonna get infested and make the problem bigger.
Well, I mean, I was asking because I can drop, like, we can drop stuns and roots and stuff like right as they spawn.
Correct.
Yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. If you notice you're being fixated, don't try not to.
Oh, Curbs, you're nice. We just go one more before he shows up?
Yep.
Let's do it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
We're having a lot of them duplicate. I already stunned.
Yeah, those little
Doesn't matter,
guys
so
are
make sure to be
overrunning
on
us.
Only on the mark. That's please.
Yeah, those parasites are completely overrunning us.
Yeah.
On that first egg drop, there's only supposed to be one set of those little fucks, and they need to be stunned and CC'd and, you know, make sure they can't move, and then just mow them down. Yeah, like instantaneously, they need to be put out of commission. They need to be stunned, moved, frozen, whatever you want to do with them.
Let's do it like this. Let's just hold the boss, like, move the boss over here. After when the first set of eggs is coming down, we can cleave off of this one. We can move over, burn these, and then when that's done, we move over to that side for the second set.
You got it.
Stu, who's got the shortest AoE CC, not interrupt.
Mine's 45 seconds. It's binding shot.
Yeah, that'll be for when they. Let's save that for if they move. Let's go like shockwaves. Maybe into warriors.
Boom.
This is Kara. Which flight path do I take?
Top left.
Whatever it is. One for like all the way.
Gnarlex or something.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Anybody got a repair hammer?
Brentos is here as well.
Yeah, sorry about being late, boys.
You're good, man.
Fell, when he does the first big damage, what you call it, ingest black blood, can you drop down darkness for melee?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
You wanna call it to make sure? Like it's the first time?
It's literally like, it's 18 seconds into the fight, so it's gonna be very early on.
Literally 18.
Literally 18 seconds in, like this, right before everyone takes a bunch of damage, so like 17 seconds.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll drop it at 17 then.
Yep. I just want to see how that feels.
Yeah, I can drop my AMZ as well on that first one. Then
yeah,
we could just rotate this second one. We'll get Zorilla to drop his, and
he only does that once for each of the slice, so that's the big damage output there.
Yeah, I should be able to get both, but if I can't, Zorilla will get the second one, and then
yep,
I should be up. It should be back up for the third one.
So far, big trouble is that. Just make sure I want anybody on the boss when this first set of ads is out. I want like one person interrupting the worm, and every other DPS beyond these little fucks. We're just gonna stun them and burn them. Same thing for that set. When all of these ads are dead, move the boss over here, burn.
Logs are in the logs channel as well now.
Thank you.
As soon as crew gets here, we'll go ahead and summon Brentos, and we should be ready to go.
There's a lot of repair hammers.
Yeah, that has Loktar written all over it.
Loktar, bro.
Huh? What happened?
Dropping your hammer.
What hammer?
Those hammers.
Tank it on the hammers.
Tank it on the hammers. No, gonna tank it over here. So put the hammers over here.
Or like even like right where tank is right now, like as long as we can pull aggro on this one, like we should be able to burn parasites, burn worm, or kind of start moving the boss towards that 4 set on the right there.
Red, do you want us to take shorter shockwave?
Yeah, I'm trying a different build for this. I'm gonna do.
As long as it doesn't mess with your TPS too much, if you could, that would be appreciated.
I 3 on my targets. It's gonna be on 25 seconds.
It's not necessarily about the amount of stuns. It's whoever is getting fixated needs to be like on the opposite side of the boss in the melee, just so everybody can start cleaving shit down.
It should die very quickly if we're all on them anyway. So, main focus is burning those. That seems to be what's overwhelming us every time.
Do you want a demonic gateway anywhere specific?
Not right now. We need to figure out if there's any use for it right now. I don't think there is on this fight because it's a kind of a slow moving fight. So. All right, let's get buffs up for Brenthos and Brood. Just a quick, what we've been doing so far for you guys. These eggs that have the marks on them are the first ones to pop. If you get the purple circle under you, go to one of those eggs. Don't double up. They need to get popped. Most important one is this one up front where the skull's at. Don't let that one get empowered. Then we're going to move over here. We're going to get the 4 that are right around me. And then we're going to get the last 3 that are back on the back last. And then we're going to move over to this next piece of slice and work our way through that. But we need to figure out this first platform first. So.
When these drop, the skinnier ones, make sure that those ads are interrupted as well.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
interrupted.
Realistically, we should be holding the boss besides the worms anyway. So.
Yeah, and then Brenthos, if you get fixated by any of the little ads here, don't let them get near you. They'll infest. They cast an infest ability, and then they multiply. So don't get hit by them. And already, let's do that.
9, 8.
And yes, we will tank
7,
the boss by the
6,
by the worm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Get the boss over by the worm.
Stun totems down on parasites.
Get this last dispel, healers.
People got infested.
Alright, kill those infests. Alright guys, the skull is the most important one. If a tank is tanking that, you guys are just all gonna die because the healers are not gonna be able to keep up with the heals there. So the ones that are marked are the first ones to go. Make sure if you have a circle, go to those marks. If we have somebody double up, I want it doubled up on, not everywhere else. I don't know what the hell happened there.
What probably happened is I looked like I was probably stutter stepping, and it looked like I was at that same one doubling up when I was just waiting for a second to get my blink back.
Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting. It looked like you were there, so I was gonna jump to another one, and then
This is
I think
not an easy fight. It's harder than I expected it to be.
Last second.
Yeah, in the future, if you're going to one, just call it out. And that way we know it's getting done. That way, don't step out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's an appropriate time for the raid to talk. You know, if you guys are going for an egg, say you're going for the egg so we don't double up. I think that's the most important thing is getting these eggs right. Once we get the eggs right, the fight is a joke. So.
Looks like we did fairly decent on the
and
parasites. Looks like that infest is kind of like a little charge thing they do too. So I think we just need to burn faster on those. I'll try and call it out better, but we all need to be on them.
If they get in range to cast the infest, then it will lock onto you no matter what. So you could like blink. No. No, they literally. I've literally watched somebody. I literally watched one jump onto someone.
I stopped it once with blink, and then another time I just tried to run and it wasn't enough. So.
Yeah, if you're fixated, you need to stay the fuck away from anything parasite related.
Yep.
Did Think get his summon?
Yeah, I think we're.
Can we?
Me over and over.
Can we get a soul? Oh, you got a soulstone on Q.
Me summon rat? I got you.
I'm gonna kill you.
All right, let's go.
Ideally, if you're fixated, try to kite the parasite through the boss so that we can just like absolute turbo cleave it.
Everyone's ready.
If it moves.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
That's a quick one.
On mark egg.
Fixates are out.
Everyone on the parasite. We're gonna have one on
Get these dispels out, healers.
Get that square first.
Yeah, somebody got that from the square.
Do the little outs.
Big fat on me.
Kill that last parasite.
We are going to give them empowered big one.
This power was not
We're also actually gonna get one there, I think.
We are out.
Dry Cath in 8.
That's it. Yes, that's what happens when the tanks aren't at full. When it goes off, it nukes the raid.
Yeah, that's why one of the eggs was there, because I got one of the clear for the eggs and I died. So yeah, just to see it.
Yeah.
Alright guys, once again, all of the eggs are marked. Please go to a marked egg on the first set. And then on the second set after the marked ones, we are getting all 4 of these in this corner here. And then
there's a lot of damage that's going out constantly right now because we're all making some mistakes, which is making it really difficult for healers to keep the tanks topped off as well, which is just exacerbating the problem. Because then their tank mechanic is just blasting the raid on top of all the other bullshit that everyone's taken. So we are absolutely demolishing this stuff from a DPS standpoint. As long as we focus a little bit better on our DPS where we're doing it, staying away from avoidable damage. You got those rings on you, step out pretty quickly, let the healers get rid of them as soon as possible. There are a few times there where people were still standing inside the raid with those rings, not moving, which prevented us from actually dispelling you, because if we did, the entire raid would have just been stunned. You get those rings, walk them out, let us dispel you, get back in. I feel like people are just getting a little anxious and stressing out because there's so much shit going on. Take a step back, try to focus on surviving, do the damage, crack the eggs that needs to be cracked. Just focus on the mechanics for now. That we are gonna blow this place out of the like nobody's business DPS wise. Just focus on the mechanics for now.
Karub, is the portal on CD right now? Can you put it from like over here to over there for the second egg phase? Specifically to this fucking egg? So that nobody misses it? Oh, that's good enough.
That'll work. Okay, one more ready check. Yeah, red, please. That'll be helpful.
9,
Get the rotation
8,
done, guys.
7,
First 4 marked eggs.
6, 5,
Second set is 4 X's.
4,
Just all 4
3, 2, 1.
Get ready, get out with webs. Get out with webs. Go.
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Breaking eggs in 3 seconds. Great.
Nice job, guys. Alright, everybody on these card sets. Interrupts on worms, everybody on the card sets.
Nice job. Nice, keep it focused.
Alright. Next set of egg breaks is going to be the 4 over X's. Alright. Start moving the boss over there, please.
Get out with webs. Get out with webs.
Nice fucking job.
Parasites right away. Everybody on these spiders, clean the worm.
Yep.
Range, focus on the worm in the back.
Big heals on scatter.
Remaining 3. We can reset the boss on egg.
Get to those last 3 eggs, guys.
I'll get the far one, I'll get the far one.
Just webs out.
Dry cath in 8.
Okay, moving into the second area. Runs to the
These dispels. Ranthos needs a dispel.
Dry cath in 8.
Go ahead and mark some eggs. Red.
Dry Cath in 8.
He's gotta do that thing. Alright guys, first set is going to be the worms up front here. So these two worms, this parasite.
Dry Cath in 8.
Let's do those 3 waves.
Parasites are close.
Everybody on parasite.
Yeah, we stun going down.
Alright, can we get interrupt on that back worm? After this worm is dead, should we reposition? Alright, let's grab these 4 over here.
This dispels out.
Dry Cath in 8.
Get out with those. We are gonna have empowered.
Everybody kill these parasites on the stairs. Oh, kill these empowered parasites, guys. I need to be able to now. Don't let him.
Yeah, we got rest protection.
It's much better, guys.
Alright. I guess the bot does seem a little bad there. Exit.
Oh, okay.
That's not your business. Everybody look at the bot strap photo.
Dry Cath in 8.
Down pretty well. Better guys. On the second set, it's gonna be that first set that we did the first time, and then the 4 that we did there. We're gonna have that parasite that's kind of like in that square, not the one in the back row, like back here.
What's up, Healy? How you doing?
That'll be for last. That's much better, guys. Square always. Yeah, so the first set. So everybody has this set down over here, guys. When we're in the second area, your set of eggs is gonna be the 2 worms, the parasites, and the spider right here. And then we're gonna do the square that is over there, and then clean up the back just like we did on the first set. Then the second, or the last area is pretty much 2 squares in the cleanup. So.
Let's rebuff.
I don't know why they're nerfing me.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Alright, let's try and get a...
Just die. Standard shit.
Yeah, guys, if those big spiders get empowered, that's gonna be a wipe.
Standing stuff.
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Once again, guys. The first 4 eggs are marked.
That's my bad. Sorry about that.
All good.
Couldn't see him to the boss's ass.
To be honest with you guys, we can't just get any egg empowered. It's just an insta wipe.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Even the regular ones, dude. It's not gonna cut it.
I think the worm is the only livable one to empower, but even then it's fucked.
Yeah, it's done.
This time, let's also make sure everyone is full health before we start, so we don't start with people at like 70% health.
I will drop mage food again. Please eat it when you are res to help the healers. Probably placed by one of the 2 people who don't have the stays on death, I guess.
Yeah. Yang, are you talented into shields by any chance?
What do you mean shields?
The same thing that Zig has, that he pops before.
Barrier.
Is it barrier?
Mass barrier? Yeah.
Can you pop that before we engage into combat?
I've been doing it every time I pop it on 6.
Yeah, okay, then Zig, would you mind doing it as well? I don't know if you're talented into barrier. Okay, cool. It's a little extra help.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Skull.
Everybody on the great lane.
We actually missed the one closest to the thing. How's that possible?
I have an idea. I can throw out Earth Elementals so we can take it.
I don't think it's lasted raids, but I will be in
Everybody on that fire.
I got the boss.
Wiped out. Alright, break egg. Everyone on X.
I hit it a little too hard.
It's just.
Parasites. Alright, let's hit. Nobody take the res.
Stand and stuff die. Yeah, it helps because it lines up. If you do right before pull, it lines up really well with some other damage profiles.
Oh shit. Did I take a res and then died again?
Yes, you did.
I was so zoned out, dude. I was so fucking zoned out.
Everybody eat your locked food or your mage food. Get another pull going.
Yeah, remember guys, if anything gets empowered, it's just we're just gonna call a wipe. There's no point in trying to survive that. We haven't been able to survive an empowered one yet, so especially those big ones. You know, the tank buster comes too quick, and we can't taunt swaps, and it's just not.
Everyone that's not full health, sit down and eat mage food or
Get
something.
The eggs that you're supposed to get. Do not let them get empowered.
If you're not full health, sit down and eat some mage food or something so we can get you full health quicker. Otherwise, healers are just standing here spamming shit on you.
Advil.
It's made food.
What do you think I'm doing, dude?
Alright. Everyone, get a repair. Everyone knows their orders. Just do it right.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get what's out.
Dry calf in 1. Dry calf in 8. Dry calf in 8.
Alright, everyone on the parasite.
The big one.
Everyone on this infestation here. Good. Raise DPS on the worm. Melee on the spiders.
Big heals on Zorilla.
We can reset our own boss here.
Dry calf in 8. Dry calf in 8. Dry calf in 8. Dry calf in 8. Dry calf in 8.
Happens.
Mage food.
Let's please just actually do food. Stay on the mark spots. Can everybody come back? All DPS come back to the set. Or I want to just make sure everybody knows. So the first set when we are on this second pizza slice, be one worm here, parasites here, and then this back worm right here. As the first 4. And then we are moving over to star. And then clean up just like the first square. It's pretty similar, just a little different. 1, 2, 3, spider.
Can use a new piece at this point?
Yep.
Yeah, we do need a new piece.
Everyone eat. I think if we get this one down, we probably only have Princess left to do, but it's 8 bosses total. This is boss 5.
Slice number 3 is really easy. It's like
It's a whole square,
it was like
and a whole line.
one square, and then
Let's go, everyone. Let's go. Actually, take a look at it.
All right. So one of those squares is gonna have 2 sets of parasites. It's gonna be a little annoying. This is probably gonna be the second set that we try to do. So the first set is going to be this plus
worm.
Yeah, plus the worm. And then the second set is just gonna be this whole square over here. And then the last one is just clean up with those 3.
Ooh, the boss is dead by then.
Yeah. So it'll be square, square, back.
Okay, excellent.
That's a little bit of a learning curve, guys, since everybody has to participate in the deck rate. As long as everyone knows, we should be okay. Just try to go where I ping, please.
Better now than mythic, dude.
Toxic, there is a repair here. Maybe we'll repair while it's up.
Alright, here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's coming up?
Dry calf in 1. Dry calf in 8. Dry calf in 8.
just so you guys can see that egg.
Next eggs.
We have an extra one. Can we pop something from the other thing?
Dry Cath in 8.
Heals on Moto, heals on Moto.
Dry Cath in 8.
Monta needs a dispel.
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Guys.
Very good, guys. Everybody on the third thing. Alright. Ranged on this worm. Everybody else.
Dry Cath in 8.
Everyone in the parasites. Good. We had a few up there. Everyone gets the juice. Gotta be careful with their interrupts.
Do not release. Just die. Everyone just stand and shit and die.
Jump off the cliff.
I think we can probably honestly get to the point where we just chain these till we get.
Yeah.
I think everybody's kind of getting it. Having their turn. So.
Just gonna eat mage food. Go again.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna have ranged prep on the interrupts, but on this one we're probably gonna have to have melee as well. Melee or ranged melee, you guys prioritize on the two worms in the back when we get over here for kicks, try not to overlap a bunch.
If I look at logs and I see DPS with no ad damage, you are 100% wrong, and you're the reason we're wiping. So if you're not switching to the ads, fucking do it. And we will be, when we take break, we will be looking at logs to see who's switching to the ads. So. Alright.
Q, can I get a couple of those from you?
Is there any other points you feel healing cooldowns need to be in place, or you think good?
I think we're probably fine here, healing wise.
Wanta, can you give me 4? Okay, thank you.
Okay, here we go.
9,
DPS
8,
adds.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's coming up here?
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Fell.
We're gonna be. Right, everyone be careful. Everybody on the spider train stuff in work.
Just don't pop the parasite ads on the other side. Get this egg here.
Alright, I need just one person to stay on their eggs for not 3 seconds.
And do not pop this. Do not pop this egg here. Do not pop the parasites.
Far corner.
Hero, move. Okay, you just stood there, dude.
Alright, wipe it up.
Can we just go with the basics of what's needed, what's required when you have that purple ring around you? Everyone needs to focus on that. If you're just standing there, just pewing tunnel vision, you gotta focus. You gotta know what you're supposed to be doing. You cannot have any of those purple rings go to waste, or it's just a wipe.
Hey, mage. Keep going real quick again.
Yep. Mage food, eat. The entire success of this fight is people managing cracking these eggs and killing the ads. The boss will die just by cleave. It's by the time we were second slice, he was already 40%. He's going to melt. Thanks, Q. Focus on cracking the eggs. Focus on DPSing the ads. Stay out of shit. Make sure you're in the correct position where you're supposed to be, and this boss dies. It's not hard. Just pay attention. Can we get another int for Stone Daddy, please? Beautiful.
They are stupid.
9,
Alright, here we go.
8, 7,
Get to your eggs.
6,
DPS the ads.
5, 4,
This fight, the boss
3,
is gonna die.
2, 1.
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Everyone on these parasite eggs. Very good, guys. I like these spiders. Brain speed up.
start moving the boss over to the other side.
Doing good, boys. What's up?
What's up? Eggs coming out. One on that back one. Good.
Big heals on tanks. Stella needs to dispel. Nice. Good job.
Reposition the boss to the alpha.
Dry Cath in 8.
Got it.
Getting mana.
Can we get a time dilation if you still have it, Draco?
10 seconds.
I'm good then.
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Let's just have all the DKs drop their AMZ on this phase. There's no reason to hold it.
Dry Cath in 8.
Remember to use your personals and use your lock rocks.
I'm webbed, I can't move the boss. It's open.
Good guys. Everyone in these parasites is the boss.
Dry Cath in 8.
Everyone in the back two worms up and down. Melee on that last one.
Good, what's in there?
Alright. Range, I'm gonna need a couple of you to kick this back over here. Everybody else over here. Whoa, guys are gonna have to use up parasites.
Stone, can you drop mana, Totem? I think you said you.
Have it. Have me on a spring.
Oh, we have some more parasites in here. He's gonna go for container breach again. Split up.
Dry Cath in 8.
Yep, personals.
Very good, guys. Alright, we're getting...
Dry Cath in 7. Dry calf in 8.
I got the big spider.
Dry calf in 8.
We're gonna have one set of infest out, guys. Burning these parasites, taking out the spider. Alright, second set of injections coming out. Just grab these three. Buffs out. Let's get res protection out. Very good, guys. We're getting closer. Another thing is, guys, if you have the egg breaker, do not run out of the quadrant to break eggs. If anything, just stand on nothing if there's nothing left to break. We do not need extra ads if we don't need them.
What exploded there that killed half the red? Was that the one?
Well done. Yeah. I think that's a tank buster, right?
Yeah, it's tank buster at least.
Yeah, it did like 2 mil.
I was at that point at tail end there.
I was gonna say I was still fighting for my life with the phase change healer debuff on or healing receive debuff on me.
Yeah.
That shit hurt.
Yes, it does.
Alright, everyone get your mage food. That was a lot better, guys. Keep healing. Let's get that last space. We get everyone alive. Kill. Nice and easy.
Zig, you here?
Zig needs to go in range.
I'm gonna go get you.
Because we didn't have 3% burst.
Oh man. I think we wouldn't have even had that pull because we would have been 3 pulls behind.
Hey, sir, let's try and keep the boss, like kind of where he's standing after every third of the room, because I'm wondering if we get more DPS for him running to the container rather than taking him to it right away. It's gonna be minimal, but I don't think he starts the channel until he gets to the container.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Web's coming out. Take webs out.
Dry calf in 1. Dry calf in 8. Dry calf in 8.
Nice AMZ.
Grippy hands, careful, careful.
Nope.
Got dispel on Wanta. Where the fuck are you, dude?
I'm on the worm.
I'm gonna go ahead and get Yang up.
Alright. Dex infection coming out, guys.
Dispel Stellan.
Get him out in the middle of the room again.
Yep.
5 seconds left. I got it. Web's up.
Dispel and think, please.
Dry Cath in 8.
The boss here, and then let him into the circle.
Loktar's dead.
Yeah. We got 2 minutes.
Alright, gonna go Chain of Breacher.
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Sitting down to drink.
Remember guys, front 2 worms here. Target attack.
Dry Cath in 8.
Egg breaks out. Very good.
Everyone dropped off.
Drop. Brain's down that.
Stuff on the other side.
We're at egg button. 5 seconds, guys. Get ready.
Dry Cath in 8.
To get that big egg with this last set.
Get through these heal absorbs.
Alright, it's gonna be kinda goofy, guys. Can we hold him like right there?
Yep. Moving him.
Alright,
Already
range,
poked
I'm
out.
gonna need you to interrupt that power 1 more. Melee, we're gonna try and burn through these parasites.
Can we get a battle res on him? I got the. No. Get. We need the DPS. We don't.
Range interrupt on the back one. Alright, melee, get the interrupt on the other. Go get the spider down.
Get these healing absorbs.
Webs up. Alright guys, remember, first one's gonna be intercept parasite,
Dry Cath in 8.
spider, worm.
Dry Cath in 7.
Get these eggs right. Oh my god, guys.
Use your personals. Use your personals. Remember your lock rocks.
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
He's stunned on parasites.
Okay, let's move him to the other side.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Has nothing away from me. He stuns it.
pop these 4 over here. Focus boss, don't kill any more eggs, just focus boss. If we have time to... Well, yeah, we don't have enough light anyway, never mind.
Rest protection, rest protection. Okay, don't release.
Alright, that last set, guys, that first part of the last set is probably the hardest one in this whole thing. When we have those 2 sets of parasites. If we can, I'd like to save some extra stuns for him, because those things get out of hand real quick. Yeah, also, that hurts losing that, so.
Well, do you have Sigil of Chains? Is that a Havoc thing?
That's a tank
Also?
only. Tank only.
Yeah.
Chains is tank only.
I'm saving Sigil of Misery and Chaos Feather, sometimes double CCing the packs, but I can't do it every single time, so.
No, I just wanted for the 2
yeah,
groups to be.
Alright. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, we'll
There's
clean that
Grub,
up
and then
then.
Those parasites don't fixate tanks, so I've been using Abomination almost on them. You guys?
Yeah, that works. As long as we can get a good stun on them without them going too far, then we just burn, so. It's clean.
Boring either.
Kind of clean, guys. Make sure you use your mage food. Let's get up real quick and get another few pulls in here before we go to break.
Can we get another fort, please, Q? Thank you. Also, if you do have flasks, use them. Everyone should have flasks, to be honest. So, at break, if you're not using a flask, maybe go pick some up. Every little bit counts.
Okay, here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Web's coming out. Web's out.
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8.
I'll get Skull
Dry
Spider
cath in
on
8.
this one, if you grab the other one.
Egg buff is coming out 2 seconds. Alright. The eggs. Get someone on move. Okay. Alright. Everyone on these parasites.
Let's get these healing absorbs taken care of, healers.
Start moving over to X.
Yep.
Web's coming out. Put him out.
I'll get the one closest to the middle. You grab the one farther. Oh. Okay, we are. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
That's why I guess.
And there was 2 of us on that egg, and
die right away.
both of us
Second.
left.
Yeah, I went to go get them in the corner. There was somebody that went and got this one. I don't know who put it on this one, but don't do that. That is the wrong one. It's in a nice square here, guys. So tasty, you don't even have to go anywhere.
So those eggs in that one, fill it from the back. Don't just go to the closest one. Like, don't just go to here. If you're the first one there, go grab the ones in the back, so the other people with there can go fill in the other ones. Because
I love filling it from the back.
What I've seen happen plenty of times is that the people that got it the closest, they just stand here, and then people that are running from over here, they're ranged, they have to run all the way in the back, whereas just fucking move.
Eat your mage food. Let's go.
Be a repair hammer.
Oh well, I won't need ice block in the first 3 minutes.
There's repair down too.
I'm so tempted to go buy like the good augment runes, maybe even Vantas at this point.
No, we're gonna save Vantas. We'll get this boss down. Alright.
Can we get another shaman buff, please? Sky
You wanna do
Fury.
break after this?
Sure, we can do break after this.
We can mark the wild.
Marco de wild though.
All right, here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I got full threat.
Web's up.
Dry Cath in 1.
I'll get the one in skull.
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Egg Buster's coming out in 3. Next. Keep one on Moon. Keep one on. Alright. Or broke that back spider. No, we're on the right side. Alright, tanks, we're gonna have an extra spider in this next set.
Not a problem.
Just back here. Alright, guys are switching it up. Do not kill that egg in the back. Do not kill the spider egg. We're going to break the one that is still on blue. Get these 3 though.
I'll get Farzilla, and I'll get the one closest to the middle
I
as
got
well.
blue.
Alright. Everyone on these parasites? Alright, Alright, we're gonna get an empowered worm. We're gonna deal with that. Everyone needs to burn these fucking spiders though. What's up? Empowered spiders coming out any second here. And every DPS on this spider. Or on this worm.
I'll be first kick on it.
Alright, here it is. Okay, second. Alright, yeah, introduction coming out, guys. Get the remaining eggs. We got more.
Dry Cath in 8.
We got too much time.
That's just insane.
I know call-outs are a little tough in fight, guys, but we try to pay attention.
Want to take a break, stretch a little bit, and
Yeah, get rezzed up, get buffed, or get rezzed up, and yeah, just take a 5 minute. Go stretch your legs, get a drink.
Go buy some consumes in town.
Yeah,
Grab some of it.
if you do not have a flask, go get a flask.
Yep.
I just used my last one, so.
Or just ask and someone will give you one. Stop being poor and let's kill the boss.
I'm dropping a portal to Dornagal over on Moon if anybody needs it.
Alright guys, officers, can I get you down in the office,
Yes.
please?
I cannot drink more at this time. I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. I cannot drink more at this time.
We got another incursion. The clouds above the living grotto are full of rich, useful minerals. Get up there and gather some.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Alright, let's get everyone up quick. Everyone eat your mage food. Get another quick pull going.
Get a real feast this time.
Refeast, reflask.
Alright, the buffs. Loktar, do you need a flask?
I'm fine.
After, if we don't kill him this time, we're gonna need to drop a repair as well.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stone need a dispel.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Take the boss against her. Good pickup position.
Web's coming out in 1 second. Alright, thanks for keeping up.
I got the one closest to the middle.
Ceiling absorbs.
Dry Cath in 8.
And stuff.
Dry Cath in 8.
What's up, Skippy? How you doing?
Dry Cath in 8.
There's way more damage going on this boss than I expected it to be. And way more frequently, too.
That simple stuff again, guys. Keep the egg busters in where the boss is.
Repair as well.
For us to bring that up. We have egg orders for outside of each of the sections, so go and hammer up page food. Let's get it rolling.
You do flasks and oils. Zig, you're almost completely broken. Go repair. Nice.
What?
I think.
No, just.
Yeah, I was tapped out and it started typing and it attacked me.
Go with it. Everybody's alive.
Dry Cath in 1.
Oh, did you make it out?
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Yeah, I haven't run into many issues yet with content other than this particular boss. I've done Delve 8, but like I don't solo them. I do it with the group from the guild since I suck at DPS. So.
Yeah.
But I haven't had any problems with M0s, heroic, or anything yet.
Alright, we're just gonna Vantis during this one. I think we just need to get this done, guys. Trade Retribution and trade Scatter Death for Vantis runes. Everyone needs to have one. Let's trade them up. We got plenty to go around.
Who else, I'm sorry?
Scatter and myself.
Is it really only 800 verse? It's kind of shit.
Yeah.
Does anybody not have one?
I don't have one, but it won't let me fucking trade with you, so.
Says you're already trading. Try reloading. Or reloading. Here, let me just try this. Let me put down a guild bank real quick.
I'm reloading here, so. It's taking forever. Fucking potato. Alright, let's see.
There's just one in the last ever guild bank. I'll grab it. Alright, let's see. Everybody has their Vantis on. I want to see it.
Stone Daddy needs one. Branthos needs to eat.
get him. Get the.
As soon as Stone Daddy confirms that he's done his, then we're good to go.
This. All right, here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6,
All right, simple
5,
shit, guys. Let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry Cath in 1. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
I'm rooted.
Got law.
Dry Cath in 8.
Getting some mana.
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Use personals as well.
No.
Can't say that.
Called stop having an AMD processor.
That is a fucking G-force.
We got 40 minutes, guys. Get our shit together. Let's kill this boss.
Get your lock rocks too, and make sure
9,
you use them.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Got it, I got it.
Away from the X-Men. Egg break coming out. Come on back here.
We missed one.
For the sake of the group, just pay attention.
Oh my god, I released.
I did too.
I do. We still got a quarter of the way.
Let's get someone's out.
Apparently you can eat while summoning. That's good to know.
Nice. Multitasking.
The tech.
So again, if you are the first person to the eggs in this particular foursome in the back here, pick the ones in the back. The reason what happened there was we had a ranged player coming in from over here, running in. There was already a melee standing on one of these, this one, and didn't move, so then the ranged was trying to move over here. I was standing right in front of them. It was this one here. So if you're the first one to the eggs, pick the ones in the back, like the ones back here. Do not pick the front ones.
Well, like Drycast saying, so you guys have to think of it like this: the ooze is coming out from the wall. We want to make sure the ones close to the wall are the priority in the group. All right. If we miss the parasites way out by the edge, that's recoverable. If the one close to the wall gets empowered, we're fucked. Stop.
It's not hard, guys. It grows from the center out. So the closest ones to the center need to go. You know, these ones, like Think said, these are all recoverable out here.
Yeah, even if you don't know where to go, just look at where the ooze is coming from and just pick one where that's closest to the ooze that's around us. Like, that is going to be your best priority as opposed to just not breaking anything.
Yep.
Alright, let's rebuff. Let's get going.
Alright, everyone's ready.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Execute,
5,
please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry cath in 1.
I think I pulled thread.
Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Okay, let's start moving now.
I got the part right.
Everyone on the parasite.
Let's start across the middle. I got far egg.
Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
I got the big spinning. Start moving it over to the other side.
Dry cath in 8.
You get Wanta released. Spell Wanta.
You got two. You got two res if you want. Do you want Moto up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
Dry cath in 8.
Alright, remember we're clearing up.
Yep. So first egg.
Dry cath in 7.
Use personals, use lock rocks, anything you can here.
Close one, the close one.
Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Best pull so far, though. Even with some fuck ups.
Really need to pay attention to this. We are literally just the front line. We have res protection. Do not release. We're gonna get a portal for Josh. We have this. We just need everybody on point. Everyone wants to stay here for like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna show you guys again what eggs need to be broken in this phase. You have 5 seconds to respawn. Eggs that are to be broken in this third, right here, these two, and this far spider egg on the right here. We're making pretty much like a straight line across.
That's it.
Nice and easy.
spiders, 2 parasite, and then two parasites on the next bit, and we're done. We're not breaking any more eggs. No, not 2 parasites. I'm sorry. Parasite and this worm over here.
Okay. Oh, use your mage food. Buff back up. Keep going. That was good, guys. Just keep it clean.
Make sure you eat your food. Everyone needs a rebuff. Get all your shit going. Eat. We need everything for Wanta. Yell at him. Give him some smarts. Where the fuck is Wanta?
Oh, Wanta.
Let's just assume that there's wipe protection. This is just wasted time. Just do not release ever.
He's here.
Yeah. I'm just saying in general. Just assume there's wipe protection.
Yeah, it happens. Let's go.
Sweet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's coming out?
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Not both of you guys.
I'll heal you, Vanta.
Eat your mage food. Let's get back to full health and we can go again. Alright, send it.
Right, here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Did you run on them too? Sorry, I'm gonna call you out.
Just die. What's up, Vaughn? How you doing? Yeah, today is our last raid night. We're trying to go through Brood Twister Heroic. This is a tougher fight than I expected.
Doesn't make me feel good. I'm sure wiping doesn't make anybody else feel good. So get on point. Catch up by the end of the night.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Loktar.
This far, sorry, I went and dropped off the cliff.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Dracat.
I got you. Eat up your mage food. Let's get back to full health so we can get back at it. There is repair down as well if you need it. I sure do. Just take a breather. This is where we got this. We're getting down to 9%. Just focus up a little bit. Pay attention. Again, your DPS is not what's going to make or break this fight. It's paying attention to the mechanics, making sure you know where they're supposed to be for certain mechanics. Pay attention to where the eggs are, and purple circle on your feet means you either progress the raid or you wipe the
9,
raid.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's coming out?
Dry cath in 1. Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8.
Got you.
Go for it.
Dry cath in 8.
Get some heals on Yang.
Dry cath in 8. Dry cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
Get some heals on these absorbs. Nice jobs, healers.
Dry Cath in 8.
I'm staying out then. Staying
The
out.
one in the middle. Oh, okay.
Front free.
Dry Cath in 8.
We're gonna need all DPS on the
Dry Cath in 7.
Let's get rally 2. Get those pumped.
There. Oh, nice.
Dry Cath in 8. Dry Cath in 8.
No more breaking age, just kill the boss.
Nice fucking job.
Luke, guys, we're going to do everybody pass on the
Ooh.
trinket. The 2 sets of hands are open roll, and the tier is open roll. Everybody pass on the trinket. The rest is open roll.
Healers, you can post in the Discord healing channel if that's Abyss or how that is for you guys.
Are we gonna attempt the next boss, or are we calling it?
I think we should get a couple pulls on the next boss.
We get reses?
We have 15 minutes.
The dead people?
Oh, sorry. I'll get you.
Everybody finish passing on that, please.
Yeah, Stone, Scatter, and Loktar. Pass it.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yep, got it. My phone.
Sorry, my res button was covering my loot window. Couldn't do it, sorry.
Yeah, for healers, if you need a website to check your trinkets, I'll post that in Raid right now. QE Live.
Stone, could you pass me that trinket?
What trinket?
We all just
Oh, he says all
I
past
stayed
it.
your pick for some reason. Yeah, it all passed.
Yeah, that's not a very good trinket for Prez. Let me see for for
I'll let you
Paladins.
take care of that part, Draco.
Not great for Paladins either. I don't think this is a very good trinket.
Thought it was good for shamans.
It's not great for priests either. Let's see here. It's just not a great trinket. It's like a, bottom mid tier, high bottom tier. So
Does anybody just want it then? Any of the healers?
I mean, I don't want it. I have no interest in it.
Any of the healers want it? Okay. Just make sure Toxic, do you want it? Yes, I want it.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash.
I'm assuming you go upstairs.
Yep.
Hey, Toxic, is that trinket any good for you? She might be AFK.
I'm just gonna trade you. Don't equip it yet. Just in case. Okay. Never mind. You're good. Do what you will with it.
Range guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not good for Toxic either, so we can give it to Q. Q's just getting his 2-set really clear of trash here. Oh, what the fuck? I do not give consent. Stop touching me. Shit. I do not give consent. Stop touching me. Pretty easy. True.
That was real rapey of you.
That ain't a problem.
Zip zap, swing it pop, turn around left foot, flap.
Yeah, that's immediately.
You wanna have a taste of my foot flap?
I infiltrated the Queen's court, Master. She suspects me.
Alright.
I was hoping our paths would
We're just
cross.
gonna give this a couple tries just to
not so soon.
see it before we end the night.
You have seen too much, and I cannot.
Can we get a summon? Oh, perfect.
Same thing. Just gonna room in the corners right away. You have the you get like the dash through. Try not to put it through the group, but try not to put it in a retarded spot either. No, this is the one where the portals spawn.
Remember, switch specs from your AoE spec.
Oh yeah, good call.
Let's see. So if you get Twilight, one of the differences is if you get Twilight Massacre, you're gonna get 3 lines on you, kind of like Smolderon, and you'll shoot void bolts out. So make sure you move away from the group when you do that.
The debuff that does like 70% of your health. You need healers to kind of pay attention to that because if they go below 10% health, they just die. And you just instantly die.
They get executed, yep. And then the intermission phase, there's also 2 triangles that go out from the boss, from the front and back, and it rotates around the room, so don't get hit by that. So here's the...
Yeah, that was pretty clean there. The last pull for the kill.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
One sec. Actually, let me push out this MRT note.
Gonna think boss on star.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dream Flight in 8. Zephyr in 8. In 8. Rewind in 8.
You're right here.
Emerald Communion in 8.
Right here. Right here. Watch lines, watch tones.
All done Firak. It should be clear to everyone.
That's wild. Okay. Huh?
Hell of an intermission. Here we go, guys.
I'll wait until the fucking red light.
Keep battle reses for tanks for now. Zig needs heals, so he's gonna get executed.
Get to the middle of this arena.
I feel like this boss is way easier than Brute Twister.
I think so.
Def plus Rock in 8. Dream Flight in 8. Zephyr in 8.
Yes. Yeah, the idea is to stand right behind the ad, just behind the ad, and it should just move a few inches to the back instead of going across the room or anything.
That was a good try, guys. Well, we already got to 55% first try.
It's killable. Extra pools, do it.
Still got 5 minutes left. Ain't nobody's leaving.
Yes.
We got the DPS for that for sure. People pushing first.
Back away from the boss.
Speed food up.
Probably be last pull. Let's everyone give it her all. Tried to move around too much with that. Like tri-sided debuff. Unless the part didn't move daggers.
Alright, let's go.
Good.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Yes, Q, it does.
2, 1.
Okay, Phantom's coming out. Spread out around there.
Dream Flight in 8.
Safe spots right here. Safe spots right here. Let's get him out to the side a little bit more.
Zephyr in 8. In 8. Rewind in 8.
Safe spot, middle.
That was close.
Emerald Communion in 8.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Yep. Right. Yep. Yes. So the reason we have to tank him towards the outside is because he drops a void spot on us. So we gotta kind of position him so it's pulling in a good direction, basically. So he will move periodically around the room. But I guess we could take him in the middle till it's time to get that that pull on us. See, like that right there. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this guy seems way easier than fucking Brute Twister. Way easier. I mean, first attempt just YOLOing it got him to like 50%, so definitely doable.
If I see my ass on the top of the meters with head cleaner tomorrow, bro, like we got some problems in the guild.
Yeah. It's a fun fight though. I feel like it can be a very interesting healing fight.
Mage move. Fuck it up.
Alright, everyone's ready.
Oh my god, you guys actually dropped another feast? This is 10k gold. Says the guy that drops hammers left and right.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dream Flight in 8th.
Rift's coming out. Get to the middle. See if it works out, you don't get pulled at all. So everybody should be getting behind those things.
Zephyr in 8th. In 8th. Rewind in 8th.
We'll get it over there fast enough. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed it too. It's wild. Okay, so put it over here. Oh, pull it over to X. Pull it over to X. Pull it over to X.
Emerald Communion in 8th.
Yeah.
This sucks for healers. We can really do nothing here.
You guys are gonna have to learn how to dance.
Yeah, probably gonna have to split it then.
Yeah, that intermission that's the only reason that we're not gonna get through this fight tonight. Is that intermission.
It doesn't at all, actually. It's crazy. Oh, well, that kills me.
Stellan, are you able to spec into spatial paradox? Yeah, I'm just wondering. We're definitely gonna want to do that for that phase. I'm thinking. Cry, you have pretty good.
Def plus Rock in 8th. Dream Flight in 8th. Zephyr in 8th.
All your healing shit you can do on the move, relatively okay, right?
Oh, like 95% of it, yeah.
Toxic. I'm assuming you have to just stand in turret most of the time, right? And same with Q, and kinda same with me. But it doesn't matter. Like, see here, like I can put it on. I'll put it on Q. You put it on Toxic during that intermission.
I guess you're probably gonna call it there. Yeah. I want everybody doing M+ whenever you can. Got him. We gotta get our item level up. We need to crush this next week. Tomorrow we're doing normal right away. We're gonna go right into heroic. Are we done heroic? Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey,
Yikes.
that's not how you do that.
That's not how you do that. How you do that?
Not like that. Watch the video.
Yeah, thanks guy watching the stream. I'm gonna kill it there because we're gonna go down to officer chat and talk a little bit.
Play back up, boys.
Again, we raid Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so we'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific, for some re-clears. I don't know if we're doing heroic only or if we're doing normal as well, just to kind of get some tier, but I'll be on tomorrow as well. Thanks guys.